And in a desperate attempt, they're trying to somehow tie President Trump to the scandal. President Trump has nothing to do with it. He has said himself, he has nothing to hide.
He said it himself. Is that not enough for you people? He's never missed.
I've not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation. So I have not really had much to say until he started.
Trump was just living his life when out of nowhere, Jimmy Kimmel and Whoopi Goldberg teamed up and unloaded a roast so savage the audience practically needed therapy afterward. The jokes were razor sharp, the crowd lost its mind, and the fallout became instant internet fuel. And of course, Trump fired back, somehow making the whole spectacle even more hilarious. Buckle up, this is the kind of comedy chaos people will be talking about for years.
Don't forget Musk publicly threatened to drop a big Epstein bomb on Trump. But now I guess they're cool. It was a parade of the unpleasant, and no one seemed to be enjoying themselves less.
50 years I've had this right. And here you've snatched this right out of my hands. You've taken my right as a woman to make decisions about myself, and you're bragging to me, and you want me to give you.
Jimmy charged in like a man-handed permission slip to wreak havoc. He opened with that signature grin, the one that practically announces, "I definitely shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyway." The audience felt the chaos brewing before he even rapped his first line. And when he compared Trump's decision-making to a toddler operating a forklift, the entire room detonated.
Which means the bill now goes to the White House, which means Trump's gonna have to sign it. The goal was to have the bill passed by such a large margin that Trump can't put his little orange thumb on the scale and give it the old Cheeto veto, but make no mistake, this isn't over. He's not giving up easy. If anyone thinks he's gonna release all the Epstein files, I've got a beautiful East Wing.
Then Whoopi stepped in like someone handed both a flamethrower and full clearance to use it. No yelling, no hurry. She eased into it, looking like she'd been counting down the days to this moment. Her opening shot wasn't even loud, just a laid-back, sitcom-style rundown of a guy who keeps stumbling into chaos, yet somehow still insists he's the hero.
Has something to say to me. Oh. He saw a meme. You know who? Saw a meme that said I was leaving the country. People always see these crazy memes that I'm going to leave the country if he gets in there. Somebody else thought I was leaving, was sending suggestions for people to take my place. Look, I'm not going.
Even the band was barely holding it together, and that was just the warm-up. Jimmy painted Trump as a guy collecting scandals, like Pokemon cards. Resolve one, and another instantly pops up. Before the crowd could catch a breath, he delivered a punchline so outrageous that one of the camera operators nearly lost control of the shot.
And then Trump kept the party going at the U.S.-Saudi Investment Forum, where Prince Solomon and the Burger King made a very dramatic entrance. It's going on! Are they about to wrestle the Iron Sheik?
Whoopi compared Trump's ego to a skyscraper built on jelly. Trembling with every headline, the audience dissolved into hysterics. She kept firing off roasted metaphors, like coupons at a clearance sale, sketching Trump as a man who wakes up every day determined to outdo his own record for public embarrassment. Jimmy jumped back in with the swagger of someone holding a lifetime pass for comedic immunity. He painted Trump strutting around with an invisible gold medal for outstanding achievement in unnecessary drama.
And it's not for the reason, you little snowflake. It's not for the reason you think. He said nobody wanted me. Honey.
We want you, Whoopi.
Well, you know what? It wouldn't matter if no one here wanted me. Thank you. But I know where I'm going to be because I got a contract. So I'm going to be here where I'm wanted.
Then came the visual of Trump staring into a mirror, giving himself pep talks like he's the star of a motivational sports movie no one else agreed to film. The punchline hit with drone strike precision. Producers exchanged glances, as if someone might actually have to engage an emergency comedy shutoff valve. Whoopi returned with strategist Level.com. She zoomed in on Trump's habits like they were bizarre reality show quirks. She roasted him for treating every TV appearance like an audition for his own documentary. A documentary that doesn't exist and never will. Her breakdown of his theatrical reactions sent the audience into full-on roller coaster sound effects.
An almost unanimous vote by Congress, Trump's cronies in the Department of Justice still have the power to withhold information to protect ongoing investigations, to protect innocent people, or for reasons of national security. The DOJ can withhold entire documents, photos, and/or video. But they would never do anything like that, would they? They're sworn to protect the Constitution of the United States. Something's fishy. Trump rolled over faster than that dog Ghislaine Maxwell gets to play with in her country club.
If Trump ever watched the playback, he'd need a full week of ego rehab. Jimmy stormed back in like he'd downed 3 espressos and signed a legal waiver for maximum chaos. He rattled off Trump's behavior patterns like a wildlife narrator documenting a rare noisy species. Each description got bigger, stranger, and louder. According to Jimmy, Trump is powered entirely by headlines. His nervous system basically wired into cable news. Graphics, Whoopi didn't just pick up the thread. She ripped it straight out of the spool. She roasted Trump as a man who genuinely believes the entire planet is auditioning to join his fan club. She cracked.
Little love when he came out, he was checking to see if Elon made himself pregnant too. These guys, their relationship is like a Cybertruck. It's cold one minute, on fire the next. I guess they made up. Don't forget Musk publicly threatened to drop a big Epstein bomb on Trump. But now I guess they're cool. It was a parade of the unpleasant, and no one seemed to be enjoying themselves less than Melania. That is the look of someone who's wondering when Congress is going to vote to release her. So they ate, and then Trump kept the party going at the U.S.-Saudi Investment Forum, where Prince Salman and the Burger King made a very dramatic entrance. What's going on? Are they about to wrestle the Iron Sheik? What is happening? Once the music stopped, the real show started. Trump, say what you will about him, when he's in front of a specific group of people like he was at this Saudi investment thing, he has an uncanny ability to zero in on the issues that matter most to them.
They started screaming at me, eggs, eggs! At the White House, we have an Easter egg hunt. We buy thousands of eggs, and people come from all over, thousands. They asked me, sir, would it be possible this year to buy plastic eggs? I said, I'm not buying plastic eggs. The kids are going to pick up an egg. They're going to, what the hell kind of an egg is this? And we bought maximum number of regular eggs.
We bought maximum number of regular eggs. He speaks like he's translating him.
He handles criticism like someone swatting bees frantic, dramatic, and guaranteed to make everything worse. Then she tore into his obsession with public opinion, describing it as a roller coaster he built himself. Even though absolutely no one asked for the ride, Whoopi cranked things up. She tore into Trump's social media presence like it was a one-man Broadway show, drowning in improvisation. She said, he tweets like someone trying to defuse a bomb, but constantly cutting the wrong wire. His attempts at profundity, she joked, landed like fortune cookies, generated by malfunctioning software. One audience member clapped so hard a stagehand brought over water. Then she hit them with, Trump treats every setback like the season finale of a melodramatic soap opera called The World is Unfair, starring me. Her delivery was slow, crisp, and lethal.
I was filthy.
She was so filthy dirty, disgusting. Half the place left. I said I'd never hire her again.
I was filthy. And stand on that fact. I have always been filthy. And you knew that when you hired me. I headlined, babe, at your casino, which I might have continued to play had you not run it into the ground.
Exactly.
But,
He does that.
you know, listen, how dumb are you? You hired me 4 times. You can go to William Morris and get the things, because I know you all are going to be looking for it. So talk to William Morris. You hired me 4 times.